Men fighting as a cohesive unit. And the appearance of Magic MILF. Who made that disgusted noise?
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
Yeah.
When I need to be.
We should get it on.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Magic lesbians.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
Or the lover of Magic MILF.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
Yes, we don't know, do we?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them.
Yeah.
And if there are consequences to be paid for
What kind of
I have
camera
done,
position's that?
I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless.
Now we can make love to make up for it.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
The who?
I believe he exists.
That's comforting.
I'll just say what
Surely
you
the
want to
Maker
hear
put
to
us
get
both
you into
on this
bed.
path for a reason. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
We want some lesbian magic love. Yeah! These men look like brave warriors.
See reason to say.
You're the one they're
cannot
calling
stay
the
here.
Herald.
It
That's
rather
right.
rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
No. You are a mage, and magic was meant to serve man, not rule him. Yet here you are, testing that core tenet of the Chantry. I did not join the Order to adjust my faith so easily, but I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and your role.
Good for you.
Though you may find not many Templars do. We're a distrustful lot by nature.
I will talk to you later.
See you
Walk
later.
in the Maker's grace.
I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire suitable mounts for Master Dareth in the Hinterlands.
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are doing?
It's here we can make the weapons superior. Superion.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harrington, and everyone knows who you
My
are.
magic milk.
How's the new gear fit?
It's not exactly what I'm used
Need
to.
something sexier, buddy.
Wrong time for style to dictate what you wear. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits.
No, we're not.
My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
I want something magical to go with the day magic milk.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful.
That's right.
Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
That's the kind of power that Magic MILF has, buddy.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there.
Yeah.
For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there.
Let's get to the point, you dwarf. You want to shag Magic MILF.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
And who could blame
I'm
you?
as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy. But
She's all woman.
Thousands of people died on that mountain.
Maybe. She could be a
was
man
almost
as well.
one of
She's a
them.
bit androgynous.
And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I want to see somebody shag Magic MILF this day.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
It's a time of miracles. It's a time of Magic MILF. There's a disturbance. There's a ruckus.
Cedric said the blankets weren't worth selling. He's giving them to the Inquisition.
Any circle mate wanting to join needs to speak with Cullen or Cassandra. Apostates too, I suppose.
Alright.
Oh, you're her.
You who?
Thren.
Magic MILF?
Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
Fight!
That's not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
The Dragon Age Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Good question.
Back already, Chancel. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
I want to know too.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
You know I didn't write the book on love, but I try my best to read it every day.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't know. The Inquisition seems about as functional as any young family.
How many families are on the verge of splitting into open warfare with themselves?
You
Yes,
tell me.
Because that would never happen to the Chantry.
Centuries of tradition will guide us. We are not the upstart, eager to turn over every apple cart.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay.
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Well, let's hope we find solutions, and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
If by the Maker you're talking about God, he doesn't give a fuck about any of us. God's laughing at us. The apothecary. Find recipes for solution of everything we change. Collecting and making potions and making swords.
Look who's back from the dead.
Thrust guy's got no time for it.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Good.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication.
Yeah.
Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is that a painting of my elf mage buddy in the background?
Is there anything I
he
can
didn't
do
his
to help
ears
out?
right.
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
The chosen
It's
of
you.
Andraste. A blessed hero sent to save
You
us
ugly
all.
bastard. You're the one guy Magic MILF doesn't want to
Am
fuck.
I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary.
See you later.
I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
I'll be the greatest Trudeau ever.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins? Isn't that dangerous?
Or dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Spiders. I hate spiders.
Never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything.
You need a hobby, buddy.
I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Teleportation from Ball the Elf Man. Rack out questing with the Cohesivionut.
Maker's bread. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
Hidden chest secrets. The West Road. Chaos. The Cell Swords again. Take them out.
Make it take you!
Furries. And I shoved that egg right up my ass. Cadbury Scream Egg! How do you do it? Float! Float on! Magic fucking MILF has reached level 4. Be proud of yourselves, unit. The fortress. It all looks the same out here. I don't know if we've been here before. It looks like the same goddamn castle I was in before. It is the same fucking place, and there's enemies here again. Claim this fucking place for Magic MILF and her pitball. Magic MILF. Every Game Dorks fantasy come true. 'Cause she's saving all her love for you. A master of horses. I want to be the master of horses. Give me a horse so we can ride around. Who keeps leaving books on the floor? Kill that rabbit thing. We'll eat great this night. You've massacred it, you've turned it to dust, now we won't eat anything. Look, here's the horses, take them out. No, they're wolves. Wolves, powerful against magic, impossible. Team, we can take out some wild animals, for God's sake. It's taking too long.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
What are you saying, that they're not normal?
Mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
The demon? I'm sick of demons. Redcliffe Farms discovered. Look at it, it's been turned to dust. No farming going on here for a long time. Fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. Fog on the Tyne is all mine.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
What's this shit? Look. Fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. Fog on the Tyne is all mine.
Interesting. I cannot say what it is, but there must
One
be a
of
reason
22.
the skull illuminated the object.
Fuck me, I'll take ages to find all that shit.
I suppose this must be Master Dennett.
No time to hesitate. We must communicate. Yeah.
My husband.
You need to help
You want
us.
what's best for Redcliffe? you'll provide us with horses.
I do want what's best for Redcliffe, but you've got some work to do first. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
You got a problem with Magic Milk?
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? Because of what I said about mages? All the trouble magic's causing around here might well take a mage to fix it. That's all I meant.
You watch your tongue around a lady.
Manages the farms and Bron's in charge of
or
my
androgynous lady.
They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
Okay.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Alright, we'll deal with the wolf problem.
Good day to you.
And then I want to be the lord of all horses.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
Courses for horses?
What kind of racing are you talking about?
I set up a course over there with stakes in the ground. It's too narrow to race directly, so I time it with a sandglass. You try to ride the course before I call time.
I'll speak with you later.
Once I've killed the wolves. Or maybe I'll just steal this horse. Giddy up, beast. Yeah, beast. My team, they don't need horses, they'll just have to keep up on foot. That fucking dwarf's got some weight to lose if he wants to get into the pants of Magic Milk. I believe the children are our future.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had
Cassandra, stop moving over there.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
A shard. I found the greatest love of all, and it's inside of me. The shards, we're finding them pretty good now.
Perhaps the Inquisition could determine the nature of these objects.
I don't know, buddy. All I know is you need to teach the children well and let them lead the way. Give them a strength, a pride. Make it easier. Let their children's laughter remind us how we used Kubi. Dead rams, kill him. Make this name mean something. Where's my horse? There it is. The magical disappear team. The teleporting team. See you later, pal. He's not gonna stop the greatest love of all happening to me.
Whoa!
Remember, kids at home, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Kick water in your face.
Whoa!
Whoa, beast. The wolves of Willoughby Chase.
These must be the wolves Elena spoke of.
Against the werewolves. Take 'em clean out with the magic. Against the werewolves. The meat.
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolf.
We'll follow. Ah, yes. We must stop these evil wolves. A lesser terror. I hate to see a greater terror. Against the demons. Fuck you all. It's chaos. Dwarf, are you shooting at the wall?
With the demon dead, the farmers should be safe from the wolves.
You've howled your
The
last.
wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
Well, they're all dead now, so.
The people here should leave the area. It's too dangerous.
This is their home, Seeker.
Huh? I've climbed on an invisible beast and then it teleported. Set up camp here. We'll talk tall tales about how we pwn the wolves. And maybe someone can shag Magic MILF.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers.
Well, I've already done it, you old bag.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
My pleasure.